Blaze Zone TV.
I was in the zone though.
Yeah, this one's dope though. That's a positive thing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good vibes music.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Fire.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. We'll get back to that in a minute. But welcome to another episode of Blaze Zone TV. I'm your host, Spontaneous 7, along with,
Jay already famous.
and we got a special guest in the house,
Yeah,
the one and only.
Bobby Stone, leader
Bobby
of the new
Stone.
old school. If it. Thanks for having me, dudes.
Thanks for coming,
I
bro.
like that, leader of the new old school.
Yeah, man.
It's tough.
That is I.
That is him. So tell them. I know already. I'm already up on you, Bobby, but let
Yeah.
everybody else know what's going on.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm the leader of the new old school.
Okay.
And what do you find under the new old school umbrella is I'm a hip hop artist.
Okay.
But I also I do fashion. This is the name of my line. It's called If It.
I see you got it all over the place.
It's
How'd
the
you come
sound
up
of the
with that name?
DJ. It's an onomatopoeia. So If It.
Oh,
So
that's where you got it from.
Yeah,
That's one thing I didn't know about you.
It's
Like, I
very-
was wondering where you got the
It's
Ibit
very hip hop, man. I'm paying homage to the DJ, the new old school.
Okay.
Before the MCs was the DJ, so if it is the sound of the DJ, but it also means I visioned it. You know, me, my dream.
That makes sense.
That's
All right.
fire. I
You
I
like
like
know?
that.
But I also do fashion. I do a fashion show every year. It's dedicated to independent models and designers.
Okay.
I do hip hop
Word,
concerts.
I gotta check it out.
I do a comedy show here at Brick, the new old school comedy show that airs on cable. Also dedicated to independent comedians, artists, designers. And I do community outreach.
Okay.
I'm a social worker in the daytime, so with my master's in social work, I also like go speak to inmates on Rikers Island. I go speak to kids at schools.
Wow,
I do a
that's
back
great.
to school event.
When you
So
speak
we're
to them
big-
Rikers Island, do you in the cell with them as well, or? I'm asking. My grandfather used to do that too. He said
Yeah,
he
no,
sit
I don't
in
go to the cell. No,
Yeah.
they come down to me and talk to me.
He said it's a different ball game when you sit in
Yeah.
that cell. Like,
But pretty much just speaking to the brothers about reducing recidivism, what you're gonna do when you leave here, how can we change this cycle?
how'd you get involved in that?
Through social work.
Okay.
I met a few people when I got my master's at Hunter College. I met a few people that was involved and stuff like that. I was actually wrongfully convicted for a crime that I didn't do, and I beat the case. I also sued NYPD, and that's kind of how I got into
you
that.
got away with that?
Activist game. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
definitely-
That's how I got. That's how actually I got into it. Yeah, I got away with it.
I mean, you know how long it takes to sue the NYPD? I'm like,
I got away with
I
being
was
innocent.
frozen just
you know
now.
what I'm saying?
But yeah, even
Most
that, like,
people
still
are.
takes a long time to
Yeah.
clear your name.
Well, a lot of people on Rikers Island and in jail, they're there and they're copping out to crimes they didn't actually commit because they don't have a lawyer. So
You don't have the
I'm,
money.
I'm
Makes
grateful and
sense.
fortunate
Yeah.
that I have family that was able to invest in a lawyer for me. But that's the new old school. And under the umbrella of the new old school, you'll find entertainment, TV. I have a radio app, the new old school radio.
Yeah, I
app.
just recently got that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
You
saw
ain't
that
putting
you
me on,
downloaded
man.
it.
I download. Yeah, this guy
Yeah.
does
Yeah,
everything.
he
Jack
do
of all
everything.
trades.
So
He
when,
got
when,
that
you,
mad
when you're
stuff.
sleeping, you're hearing like independent artists and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm about, man. A lot of people I graduated college with, they left the community. I'm one of those guys that stuck around and I'm
Give
still
it
here.
back, and you still here
Crown
giving it back.
Heights.
That's
Give it.
good.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
Working all day, right?
yeah,
That's the way you gotta
yeah,
do
man.
it.
Yeah, I love my community.
You got any plans for like this upcoming year? Any big plans? Any goals?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm trying to complete my book. I have a book called
Book two.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Jack of all trades.
Yeah,
You do
like,
everything. This guy
That's
does
one of the
everything.
things that has been haunting me. I've been trying to complete, and it's called "Why Have a Name Brand When You Can Brand Your Name."
Okay.
And
like that.
I'm trying to encourage everyone to, discover their purpose and brand themselves instead of just rocking Gucci and Levi all the time.
Yeah.
Even though I got some Levi's on. But I'm trying to encourage people to just promote their own brands and stuff like that. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's true.
So that and the fashion show, and I'm dropping another album this year. I have an album out now called Customer Service. It's on Apple, Spotify, and it has Rock from Helter Skelter. Shout out to Boot Camp Click.
So you speaking my language now. What happened? Like, how did you start off doing the fashion? Like, what made you get involved in that?
Well, it's kind of the same thing that made me get into the hip hop events. As an artist, I felt like a lot of the mainstream people was ignoring us or neglecting us.
that's true.
So I started doing my own radio show.
Oh, okay.
Created my own platform, and then I thought, there has to be models that feel the same way.
Makes
that feel
sense,
like
yeah.
maybe Vogue and these big people don't really shed light on them. So
That's true.
I just
So you
opened up
merged
this
it together,
platform,
that's
and so we bring these people that's like the girl next door, but she's in Hip Hop Weekly now, and
Makes sense.
our next fashion show will be aired.
You give the up and coming a
Brick.
platform. It's kind of like I do the same things like similar to you with my brand. Like, try to give people.
You guys
a
are creating a
platform.
platform for me right now, right? So exactly.
Yeah, the goal
back,
shouldn't
yeah.
always be like, oh, if you already established, now we gonna have you on. It's just like everybody
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
a chance.
So,
or,
a few models hit me up like, oh, I've been doing this for this much years. Well, you're not really,
You're not doing it
for
till you do
us. We prefer
Yeah.
the girl that's coming
that's
up.
trying to get involved.
The
in
girl
this
that never
new
modeled.
person, yeah, or
new model, yeah.
never been on TV.
That's,
you know,
that's
You got to give a chance to everybody.
we got to shed light on those people, man. Those
You're
people
right.
are
You're right.
special. I think that a lot of us chase celebrities too much, and
Yeah.
you don't know that there's a celebrity living next door
we
to
all
you.
already famous, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, back
For real.
yeah, already famous.
Yeah.
That's
Before Jay-Z was famous, he was a kid in Marcy Projects, right?
pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
There's another kid in Marcy Projects, trust me, that has talent.
Very true. That's
Yeah.
facts on that, definitely. And I like how you did the whole merging, and you didn't stop with hip hop. You just kept going with different avenues and different channels. That's the way to do it. You're like the ultimate entrepreneur.
Thank you.
And these days, this is what everybody
man,
should be trying to do.
I agree.
Especially
Well, in
when
this era, everybody's an entrepreneur now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's like you learn.
And you don't know what doors might open. Like I started the radio show that led to events.
Okay.
And the events led to me owning Brooklyn Nights at the time. I'm not there anymore, but I ended up being a bar owner off of bars, right?
bar
Like,
owner.
open up a
What the
bar
heck?
for
Everything.
bars.
It's a
you know
bar
what I'm
owner.
saying? So I never went out to go sell calamari in Brooklyn, right? Like, but Brooklyn Nights is how I ended up in the #1 web series in the world, Respect Life. You know,
That's what's up.
it's
That's
how I
cool.
met Rock from Helter Skelter, who's on my album. So just pushing forward, more doors just continue to open, you know.
Okay, sounds good. How many albums you got out presently?
I got about 6-7 albums out, man.
Wow, everybody got to catch up because when I caught on, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
The music is great.
I got
It's
MOP
great.
on my music. I
music.
got Rock, Helter Skelter. I got Craig G. I got Math Hoffa. That's my bro, Crown Heights.
I met Math once. He good people.
He's a very humble dude, unbeknownst to society.
I met him on an audition for Spike Lee. It was just weird how we met. Like,
Oh yeah, he told me about that.
Yeah, we was just online together, and like I'm like, oh, I watch battle rap.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
So
He
like,
said-
yeah, he good people.
So no label, no investors, just organic hip hop, and those
Definitely.
guys end up being just a part of my world, and I'm just grateful, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you're still working and doing what you're doing. You know?
Yeah.
Definitely classic. It's good to know that classic music is still around, and the entrepreneur spirit is still around.
Thanks.
And you're a great role model, I'm sure, for a lot of people that's around you and people that don't know you.
Yeah.
You're gonna become a great role model, when they get to know you, and it's wonderful that you're doing all these things.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to my sons. Shout out to fatherhood, all the fathers out there on their
How
grind.
many kids you got?
I got 2.
I thought you about to say like
Well,
10.
Nah. Yo, you know what's interesting? I really have 4, man, because I think, and I'm glad to say this on television. I think like my ex, who I met, she had a son. Like just because we broke up, he's still my son, right? Like
Yeah, I hear
I
what
think
you're
that
saying.
sometimes we
No,
break
no, I
up with
feel you.
women, and we create these bonds with
Can't
children.
push them away. Like,
Nah, so I got like 4 sons. I got 2 biological children, but I got like 4 sons.
I respect that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. Well, definitely before we leave, let us know where everybody can reach you at or follow you at.
Yeah, well, please, man, if you want some gear, Ivit, we got all types of hats, snapbacks, everything. You could get some gear at thenewoldschoolbrand.com. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Bobby Stone Music or thenewoldschoolbrand.com. And my business partner, Fascinating Lady Lola Pierre. She's very instrumental and influential with everything that I'm doing. That's really it, man. Come out to the events, come support me, come support the guy that actually comes back to the community and put the light on it. I think that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, I respect that, man. You gotta give back, man. It's the only way.
Yeah.
Charity, man. Charity.
Totally, man. And shout out to Brick, man. The new old school comedy show, 2-time. We got 2 trophies last year
That's what's up, man.
for making people laugh and taking away people.
I gotta
from
come hear
their-
your jokes.
Yeah, we could. I mean, I'm not a comedian. I'm a host, but I just
The
have a
host
sense of
can be
humor.
funny?
I have a sense of humor. But my point is that it's therapeutic to take people away from their troubled days everything they going through stressful and bringing them to a spot where they can laugh and let
Yeah.
go of their stuff.
vibe
So
out.
we're proud of that. Yeah, definitely. And thank you, dudes, for being
all
a great
love.
gatekeeper for people like me.
All love, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
All right, so let everybody know at home where they can find you at, like any social platforms.
Definitely. I greatly appreciate it if you guys will follow me at Bobby Stone Music on Instagram, spelled correctly, at the New Old School brand. Follow my business partner, Fascinating Lady Lola. She's very influential with everything we got going on. And if you want some Ivit gear, Ivit, like I said, it's the sound of the DJ. I visioned it. It's supporting everybody that's following their dreams. You can get that at thenewoldschoolbrand.com.
Definitely.
We're a brand new company when it comes to this, so we appreciate every order that you guys make. And thank you. I'm just grateful.
Well, thank you for blazing with us,
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And Ivit, I'm
Yeah.
gonna use that too, just to get
please.
that around.
You're supposed to.
All right?
It's ours. It's
Okay,
ours.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, definitely. Well, thank you for coming through. Oh, one more thing before you leave, we need a performance from you.
All right, cool. Let me Joe, I got you.
I mean, you got so many hits. Which one are you gonna choose?
I was asking my little bro about that. I think I'm gonna go with the New Old School anthem, man, because that touches people across the world, and it's very hip hop ish. So
Okay.
Oh, sounds good. All right.
Nice.
I'll do that.
I respect that, bro.
Well,
Thank you, man.
yeah, thank you for coming through.
Dope headband, man.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Thank
We
you.
definitely gotta have you back. 'Cause
Yeah,
you got
please
so
do.
much material.
Please do, man. I'm down, man. I'm in the hood. Why not?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. If it, y'all.
If it, Bobby Stone, the leader of the New Old School. Whatever you do, respect life. If it. Yo, check me out. I miss Rockefeller. I miss Boot Camp. I miss old dirty bastard with his food stamps. I miss Wu-Tang, RZA and Meth. I miss Escobar. That nigga's the best. What up, Killer Priest? I bet he's still a beast. I miss AZ, the realest spitter in the East. Shout out to all the best, the South and all the West. But fucking DJs forgot about Lord Finesse. I miss Big L. And where the fuck's McGruff? He ain't get pop, so why he seems dead to us? These are icons. I still love pop. Before Biggie, it was Heavy D and Chubb Rock. Three fat niggas holding down plaques, nigga. Now the game is saturated with these whack niggas with no idea on what it takes to be nice. I'm taking out all these suckers like D-Nice. I'll J you, I'll Nosh you, K-Slay you, I'll squash you, KRS ya, Diggity Dots affect ya. Put them 20 rhymes back up in your dresser. DMX ya, feel the pressure. I'll pun you, I'll sun you, then bun you, then one you. Put your hands in the air when I come through. I miss State Pop and the way they used to make guap. I remember Ice-T used to hate cops. I remember Funk Flex used to hate Pac, and when Foxy and Kim bragged about the way they take cops. But these new rappers is boring, ignoring skill, talking foreign wheels, and where the hell is Lauryn Hill? Certain battle rappers, they can spit, but put them in the studio, they can't make a hit. I come up with 3 albums when I take a shit. Do a couple shows, then I take a trip. All these rappers that I mentioned, yeah, they great and shit, but that nigga in the mirror, that's my favorite. Bobby Stone you, Pete Rock you, I'll own you, Tupac you, D-Block you, Big L you, my brother Papa leaving niggas up in Bellevue, Eminem you, Rakim you, Ghostface you, Scarface you, Gasface you, when I third base you, Master Ace you, send you to God, Mace you. Now I need ice and a big Glock, or Flavor Flav did it was a big clock. Now I need whips and chicks with big tits. But since when did all this define hip-hop? Why get signed just to get dropped? I don't need a record deal to make my shit pop. Record label, it's time to expose you. You want CD money? Put the money for my shows too? What's next? Fuck my fans and my hoes too? After that, you want my liver and my nose too? No, dude. See, my love for this is so true. And before I leave this station, I'ma show you. I'll 50 you, buck 50 you, Red Man you, Killer Can you, I'll game you, Lil Wayne you, Lil Fame you, Big Daddy Kane you, Chuck D you, Run DMC you, Bun B MOP when I see you, Sean Price you, Roy Banks you, Hip Hop, I just wanna say thank you. My name is Bobby Stone, make some noise y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all for having me. I represent the new old school. Follow me on Instagram at Bobby Stone Music. And can I get a if it? That's the name of my brand. The sound of the DJ. If it. Peace. Decide which is more fun. Allow me to introduce you to door one. You a hustler, no more being poor, son. And every time you snap your fingers, all the whores come. Supplying bricks, buying tricks for the flyest chicks. Your life is lit, but door one has the highest risk. That new Jag got every other crew mad. Somehow they feel entitled to all the things that you have. Too bad. Here's where it gets miserable. When you get locked, no one coming to visit you. The same chicks out here you was giving your digits to, they rocking with the same lames that was trying to get rid of you. And when the judge says F your life, that means when you come home you have a F for life. What good is making a living if they gon' take you to prison? But it's your choice and you have to make a decision. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. When you arrive, it just don't have the same glow. See, everybody gotta pick a different lane, so choose wise. Life is like a game show. If it, before you choose what you gonna do, allow me to introduce door number 2. You got a good job, life is kinda comfortable. You got the whole world standing right in front of you. Passed all your classes, got you a bachelor's, got you a master's, cop you the fastest, whip you legit, but peep the politics, kid. Acknowledge door 2 comes with a moderate risk. Cause as soon as you get comfy in that new home, son, that's when them thirsty bill collectors from that school loan come, screaming you owe them. Another thing about door 2, you can put in overtime and still be poor too. That's why the whole town's so mad. It's the reason why door 1 don't sound so bad. What good is making a living if you ain't making a living? But it's your choice and you have to make a decision. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. When you arrive, it just don't have the same glow. See, everybody gotta pick a different lane, so choose wise. Life is like a game show. Let's keep the story behind door 3. It has the lowest risk out of all 3. See, you ain't gotta hustle or work at all, G. And everything you desire, you get it all free, on fleet. Every day's a vacay, bro. You think you better than the other dude that slang, yeah, yo. You quick to say no to UPS and they payroll, but don't have a peso to purchase one egg roll. Hey, yo, riches ain't something you can burn. Everyone that helps you out, they want something in return. You think it's all fun till you begging for money from door 2 so you could cop weed from door 1. See, you ain't got work or a job, brother, so you plot all day on how to rob brothers. Focus on creating the vision, legit entrepreneurship. That's the greatest. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. When you arrive, it just don't have the same glow. See, everybody gotta pick a different lane, so choose wise. Life is like a game show. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. When you arrive, it just don't have the same glow. See, everybody gotta pick a different lane, so choose wise. Life is like a game show.